Hey, thanks for checking out this video. This is episode 3 of my Halloween vlog. Today I am going to do stuff I've already done. Yay! I'm going to finish up that eyeball that I made yesterday, and I'm going to finish up the corpse that is supposed to be, well, was going to be in the rocking chair, but I've got other ideas for that, and I'll talk about that in the video. So stay tuned, and maybe you'll learn how to do something, or mess something up. That seems to be also what I'm good at. Here's the rocking chair again. The last video was a little shaky, and that guy's pretty small in there. So what I think I might do instead is replace this skeleton, who's in a it's hard to make out, but it's a cage. He's in a cage. Here's at the bars. And he's kind of just tacked up on there, and he's hung and spun around from the top here. This goes up over a tree, and the whole thing is suspended in air. But I saw a really cool video, which I'm going to try to include right now. And I want to duplicate that with this guy, which means I'm going to have to build a base here at the bottom to hide the motor, because it's just a thin piece of plywood. So I'm going to have to build something to hide all of that. The windshield wiper motor, and then I'll need a prop controller unless I just have them run all night, but I don't know if that's the smart thing to do. But that may be the best place for that skeleton, that corpse that we're working on, instead of this rocking chair. Let me know what you think in the comments. Alright, so unfortunately the first thing I gotta do is some cleanup because my workstation is a mess. It's not fun to watch, but this is a vlog, and I'm trying to document everything I do. If you caught the bloopers in the last episode, you heard me complaining about this big black can of paint, so I decided it was finally time to get that into something a little more manageable, and I just used a water bottle. Alright, so I'm going to finish up the eye from the last episode, and here I'm using some Rust-Oleum spray enamel. I'm going to give this 4 coats and dry it with the hairdryer in between coats, and it actually gives it a really nice glossy look. I don't think the spar urethane was going to get me to this level of shininess, so I decided this was a better alternative, and it turned out quite nicely. Alright, so after a few coats of Rust-Oleum crystal clear enamel, this is what we have. It's 4 coats that I dried, and that looks sufficiently glossy to me. I think it came out pretty good. So we'll call that one done. Gonna move on to the corpse. Finish that up with liquid nails. Alright, so it's gonna be the same technique that I did for the head, which is liquid nails. And I'm just going to coat that in different parts of the body here, which has already been covered with plastic and shrunk with the heat gun. Giving you these various spots. I did give it a coat of black paint originally. You can see some of that here on the legs. I wasn't happy with the way the guts came out, so I went over it again with another layer of black paint, but honestly, with this technique, I don't really know if it even matters all that much. So let's get into it, and I'm gonna try to knock this one out as quick as I can. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this guy, I think. I've never done a whole body of this. The only thing I've ever done is the head, which you've seen already. So, that's going to be it. And this guy needs to dry before I can do any staining. And I have other things to do today, which involve going to Mom's house and putting up a clothesline, fixing her computer, and whatever else she needs done. So let's do that. Alright, here's some of the detail. So I've just got them hanging up here temporarily, just so you can get an idea of the whole thing. There. So we'll see how that comes out. I have pretty high hopes based on the rest of it. I don't know if I've put enough on the legs or not, but I don't know. I think it'll be good. So let's go to Mom's. We're at Mom's and now I have to go put up a clothesline. Right?
Yep, fun is.
So here we go. So for whatever reason, the footage of me putting up a clothesline and doing some other stuff is gone. I don't know what happened to it. Can't find it on my device. Can't find it on my computer. So just par for the course when recording a vlog, apparently. Stuff just likes to disappear. So let's just get back to the Halloween stuff. Because who wants to watch somebody put up a clothesline anyway? Okay, so I'm back from Mom's. And this is pretty much dry. There's a couple of wet spots still. Like in the thicker areas here. It's a little smushy. But nevertheless, I'm going to stain this and finish it up. Because this guy needs to get done. I need to move on to other things. There's some of that wet right there. I think we'll be alright. Alright, well, I'm done staining this. And I actually left a little more stain on here than I normally do instead of wiping it off. I think it looks a little better, actually. A lot of contrast. Hard to see because this camera is so bad and puts a glare on everything. But you got a lot of... yeah, like that. That's a lot of what this looks like in person. So pretty good. Satisfied with it. I'm going to hang this up, let it dry, and that will be it for him or her, as the case may be. Okay, so that's it for today. We stained the corpse after covering it with liquid nails. We finished up the eyeball. We drove to Hartford, put up a clothesline, did some other stuff, ate some dinner, drove home. And those things didn't necessarily happen in that order, but that's what we got done for today. So if this is your first time checking out my channel and you haven't seen any of the previous videos, I've got a whole bunch of Halloween videos, construction videos about props and different techniques that you can check out. I'm not going to claim I'm the originator of any of this stuff, but you can watch me fumble through applying various people's techniques. That's essentially what this channel is about. So if you haven't seen the last episode of the vlog, you can check it out. It should be right here on your screen. So check that out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and shoot me some comments. I'm looking to find out if you guys think that zombie will fit in that rocking chair. I talked about it in the last video. Or if I should go ahead with it as a cage skeleton. And I mean the corpse, not the zombie. Alright, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. What the? That shit just got on my glasses. Hey, oh my god. If this is your first time checking out the channel, fuck all this. It's crap.